My name is T. Welcome to So Help Me God. Welcome to So Help Me God. My name is T, and this is an energy reading for Pisces. If you find this reading helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and I also welcome comments. And without further ado, let's see what we have for you. God, please show me what I need to see on behalf of Pisces. And please give them the discernment to know if and how these messages apply to them. Thank you. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we have for you. Justice. Okay. And it looks like this one wants to come out as well. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay, so that's you guys, male or female. Let's see. Looks like this one wants to come out. Ace of Swords. Three of Cups. Okay. Ooh, okay. Knight of Wands is underneath the bottom at this moment. So, yeah, Queen of Cups came out. Normally, I associate that with Scorpio, just because I associate the queens with the middle signs of any element. So that could be significant, but I definitely think this is Pisces. Queen of Cups is Pisces energy in this particular case, male or female. It looks like you guys have an audience when it comes to something. And I'm like an audience or a platform for something that you prayed about, or some sort of justice, some karma that you're seeking. With justice, it has to do with a decision. And Queen of Cups is here, so it's like you're in your natural, mellow, and emotional element. I don't know if you guys got karma because of you being in a loving, nurturing energy. If you're making a decision that's based upon emotion as well as logic, because there's Ace of Swords here. So that could be a prayer being answered or some sort of enlightenment about something. There's a cup and a sword. So it's a decision based upon, it's like your heart or your emotions and your logic, your mind are in alignment when it comes to something. I don't know if the decision pertains to you, if you're affected by a decision, or if you're making a decision. If you're the one making a decision, but it seems like there's a modicum of fairness here. Something that's going to make you happy, a happy outcome, something to celebrate. Three of Cups is, a lot of times it can be reunion. Maybe reunion with the help of a matchmaker, maybe a common friend, a common family member that you and someone else both know. Or it could just be, a celebration of some sort, maybe based upon this justice, whatever this decision was, that outcome was. When you find out, it's going to make you very happy. Maybe you and two other people, a group of other people. I don't know if some of you guys are becoming, if you're newly single, if you're becoming free. When it comes to something, some of you guys may have Aries in your chart with Knight of Wands here. It's like the energy of being like carefree and celebrating something. With the Justice as the first card, Libra could be significant too, or a Scorpio with Libra in their chart, maybe a Scorpio Libra cusper, and that Queen of Cups, it still could be overlapping with your energy, maybe a Cancer as well. For some of you guys, this maybe sounds strange, but it could be celebration of a divorce. I know some people have divorce parties right now. It could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a divorce. It could be a breakup. It could also be some sort of less formalized marriage as well. Maybe you guys decided to do something small scale, tie the knot, get hitched, maybe eloping or something, Justice of the Peace, County Clerk's office, and then having a small ceremony afterward. Or you guys could be, this is like spur of the moment energy, or like carefree energy. So it could, as mentioned, be a divorce, which you feel free from a situation maybe that was restrictive. I don't know. And then maybe free to celebrate, go out on date, keep your options open, or have some fun times with whoever your tribe is, your family members, your friends, people in your life. The next underlying card for this particular deck is the Four of Cups. So for some of you, it may very well be freedom from someone who you feel was not accepting your cup, or draining your cup maybe. Let's see what else we have. What is this? Ooh, that Four of Cups came out again. Ooh, what is this about? You guys, ooh, it's like, I don't know if she looks kind of bored. Now, I don't know if you guys were bored with the loving situation, if you felt underappreciated, if you got fed up with someone not appreciating your cup. I don't know, maybe this person wasn't romantic enough, they weren't dreamy enough, they weren't maybe loving enough. I don't know if there was a bit of coldness, I'm not sure, but I think to a certain extent you decided that something was not for you, maybe. Oh my goodness, look at this. The Knight of Wands is here again as the underlying energy at this moment. Oh, you guys freed yourself from something. Some of you guys may have Aries in your chart. There's something about you that's a little bit rebellious, a little bit fiery, maybe more so than it's adding some sort of fiery element, some steamy element to your natural watery cells, Pisces. It's very possible. Maybe Sagittarius or something like that. Something that's giving you a rebellious or carefree side. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys, maybe you're not just fish. Maybe you're shark. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Justice came up again. What is going on? You guys have put your foot down on something. You've decided to, move forward when it comes to something. And look like this one wanted to come out too. What is this? Oh my God. Pisces, what are you guys trying to tell me in this reading? Ace of Swords came out again, and it's justifying the Ace of Swords. Look at this. Am I tapped in with you guys? Oh man, I really hope I get what you guys are trying to tell me, because this is 4 cards that have repeated. The Knight of Wands didn't actually come out, but I saw it underlying at some point. So that's the Knight of Wands. The Four of Cups showed up twice, one with the underlying, one on here. The Justice is here twice on the table, and the Ace of Swords is here twice on the table. What in the world is going on? And then underlying at this moment is Six of Wands. So it's some sort of, you guys feel like you've had a major win, a major blessing when it comes to something. You're getting your way, some sort of victory. And somehow you were able to, I don't know, like balance out some sort of decision with logic and emotion. Like if someone thought that you had like too much of a soft heart or soft spot when it comes to something, and it may not even necessarily be a relationship. For some reason, I'm getting maybe a relationship, but it could have to do with anything like a work situation or maybe someone that you knew in your life that you felt like was taking you for granted. And this person may have thought, okay, well, they could get away with certain things. And then it's like you switched up on them, or maybe you naturally got to the point where you just were like, I'm putting myself first. I don't know. It's 5 of Cups. Yeah, you were disappointed when it came to something. This is like disappointment. And then the Tower. Okay, so that's more Aries energy. And I think, I can't believe this. The next card, another card repeated, 3 of Cups. Some of you guys, this Tower, I don't think this Tower happened to you. I think you guys brought down a tower on someone else by withdrawing your energy or deciding to move on from something that disappointed you or made you sad. And I think you got tired of being sad. I think maybe you brought down the tower on having the blues and rediscovered, or not that you guys didn't know it, but you tapped into your fiery sign, a bold energy. And I don't really necessarily see the other person's energy here right now, but for some reason, I would not be surprised if they were surprised that you did this. Some of you guys, decided to say the hell with it. And I think now this energy is flipped on whoever this is, one person, maybe individuals, more than one people. And you went off and decided to, it's like you went off and decided to do your own thing. And I don't know, like pulled the rug out from under them when it comes to something. Wow. And the 3 of Cups is here twice. I don't know if somebody, I don't know if someone allowed some other energy to interfere between your connection and theirs, your friendship and theirs, your relationship and theirs. But it looks like, you're free. You are free to rebuild either with true friends, with people who are loyal, or to date elsewhere. It's like moving on. There's definitely, I'm picking up on definitely a fiery energy with you guys. This might also have affected an Aries maybe in your life. Could also be a tower coming down on a Scorpio with the Tower energy. That's often associated with Martian energy. So Aries, Scorpio is also co-ruled with Aries by Mars, and Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto, but that could be something that was affected by that. And with Pisces, you guys being the last sign of the zodiac, you actually contain the elements of all your older zodiac siblings, okay? You've got a little bit of everything. By the time it gets to Pisces, who's the youngest sibling, you've learned all the lessons from all the other previous signs. So Pisces in a way has a little bit of everybody. Maybe that's part of the reason why they have some magician energy. They're one of the mutable signs, but a Pisces at any point could tap into their Aries energy and maybe come across as an Aries or a Scorpio or a Leo or anyone, because they embody all of those lessons. and then the cycle starts over afresh with Aries. So some of you guys may be on Pisces, Aries cusp. Oh, and cusp. By the way, happy birthday. I'm so sorry. Happy birthday, Pisces. I hope you're enjoying your Pisces birthday season. Happy early birthday, belated birthday. And I know depending on where you are, it might be some crazy weather. So hopefully that doesn't thwart your plans too much. Okay, so let's see what else I have for you guys. I cannot believe this many cards repeated. That's crazy. It's like the fact that a lot of these cards are coming out twice. I'm getting like almost like eye for an eye type of energy. Two truths, an epiphany, two truths, or two prayers being answered. Ace of Swords. Let's see. Now, underlying energy, I do see when I'm shuffling, I see three of ideas, three of swords there. That's betrayal, gossip, heartbreak energy. But I also saw the self-care, cleanse, and wellness card as well. So you guys might be healing from something. And, okay, let's see. Healing from a betrayal from someone who, you know, forced you to withdraw your cup. Ooh. Okay, so King of Roots flipped out. So this is Taurus energy. Some of you guys may have Taurus in your chart, or a Taurus may be significant in some way. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that sign. This is someone who is usually mature, loyal, stable, committed. It's spouse material, right? It's like someone who is high value, but it can also maybe potentially be a stubborn energy. Okay, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a particular sign, but maybe it was someone who was, they might have been a little bit too focused on money and maybe not nurturing enough emotionally. Maybe they were a little bit too stubborn or a little bit too grounded, unyielding. Okay, normally this is a good energy when it comes to Queen of Cups though. So I'm not sure exactly what this is, but we'll see. It could also be that you guys have tapped into a more business savvy, like focused on your own stability. And just not necessarily as much on love now, or at least not with this person who you feel like didn't appreciate it. And some of you guys are actually manifesting a commitment from someone else because you're not focused on love. So it can run the gamut. Okay, so Queen of Flames is here, which is often I associate this with Leo energy. So I think you guys are definitely Queen of Drops underlying at this moment again. So that's the Queen of Cups. You guys are definitely focusing on a Queen of Flames as someone who is very attractive and bold and confident. I think you guys are rediscovering that fiery, sexy side of yourselves, rediscovering your freedom, and attracting admirers accordingly, or attracting people who you feel want to honor you or do for you or to court you and woo you. It's like you guys are, I don't know, I think you're feeling yourself. I think it's you. I think that you're turning your cup inward. You're loving yourself. But you're also, maybe exploring your options. I did see that Three of Swords at one point. I don't know if you have been through a betrayal at some point and you decided that, okay, well, you know what? Like, I know my worth. I'm going to move on and I'll focus on someone who, makes me feel like they really appreciate me. I don't want to say like worship, but in a way makes you feel very valued. So Page of Swords or Page of Ideas came out, but it's in the reverse. So it's like some knowledge that you found out. And I don't know if it's unspoken. Pages are about communication. So it's like no longer searching for something that you know it, or you know something even though you haven't said it, admitted it. Some of you guys might actually know something, not with proof, not necessarily seeing something that you've seen with your eyes or read with your eyes, or saw it tangibly, but based upon a dream, or based upon intuition, because this is clarifying 2 Ace of Swords. It's like something that's unspoken but still known anyway. The knowledge is still there. And the 2 Ace of Swords, it's like you got confirmation. So I don't know if that's your intuition, the divine sending you some sort of message. Oh my goodness. Ace of Ideas. This is Ace of Swords here a third time. Oh my God. This is crazy. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not being too loud, but I'm just, I'm amazed. I don't even know what's going on. What did you guys find out? You guys found something out. You found out an epiphany. And I don't know, maybe someone knows that you know now. Something that you know intuitively, instinctively, you know it without proof. Oh my gosh, what in the world? That's crazy. Hey, it looks like this one wants to come out. What is this? For the wrath of people works not the righteousness of God. This has a little bit of Wheel of Fortune energy and also some Chariot energy. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Yeah, so somebody managed to piss off a Pisces. Pisces are some of the most loving people you can encounter. So if they pissed you off, I don't know what they did. They made that cup boil. And then underneath the bottom at this moment is God heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds. There's also a little bit of death energy here and some temperance energy. So I don't know if this is something that you guys have been in this could be an indicator of time frame, that maybe something that you have been healing from since Scorpio going into Sagittarius season, maybe, let's see, late November, which is on the cusp of that season, or maybe anytime like late October into late December. You guys could have started to heal from something. Or a Scorpio or a Sagittarius could be significant. But this is like, this is undergoing something that was very traumatic and painful for you, and it changing you, but also you still being able to heal from it with the temperance energy. You being able to still maintain your faith and a positive perspective. And this is a very blessed energy as well. It's very expansive, Jupiterian. So something that ended for you ended up being a blessing, like a blessing in disguise. And with this, for the wrath of people works not the righteousness of God, it's almost like, if you looked at just these cards, you would think that maybe Pisces did something to bring a tower moment on somebody else, right? And, you know, I'm not judging. So it could be that to a certain extent, depending on what it is, they could have deserved it. No one, it could be something where no one could blame you if they knew everything that happened, or if they were a fly on the wall in all circumstances, they would not blame you. But I think that you guys let God handle it. That's what I think. For the wrath of man works not the righteousness of God. You guys have a surplus of good karma, because I think you guys prayed on it. You had faith, or you knew that somehow justice was going to get served, and that you didn't have to do anything. This page of ideas is in reverse. Okay, so the truth might have come out about a lie, someone who was lying, or but I also think this is overlapping with the fact that you didn't say anything. You guys might have held your tongue when it came to something. You might have handled something with restraint. Okay, held back and just let, and as a matter of fact, this could be the reason why this first card, Justice, is here, because you decided to put up a boundary. That's what you did. Okay, but at the same time, I think you also surrendered to knowing that karma was going to lay out the pieces of almost like a jigsaw puzzle. It was going to all come together the way it was supposed to come together. In the end, it was going to work out. You were definitely angry when it came to something. For some of you guys, the way you dealt with this, your, I'm going to say retaliation or your revenge, was just prayer and leaving it up to God. And I think he answered your prayer. Maybe more than once. I don't know what this is, but I think you guys somehow you got justice without having to be ugly. It made you mad. It made you angry. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have the right to feel the way you feel. But you guys handled something with a modicum of class. That's what I think that you did. Or at least holding back your anger. And I think that, you know, you turned your cup inward. Because I did see that healing card. It didn't come out, but I saw it when I was shuffling. And now it looks like you've definitely got some divine help. Oh, look at this. Confidant, loyal, genuine. It fell out. And that could be the King of Roots energy as well. Could be a Queen of Flames too. I associate those with Taurus and Leo, respectively, because Taurus is the first earth sign. I associate those with kings. Leo is the second fire sign. I associate those with the queens. But regardless of what the sign is, they're both fixed energies. Okay, so they tend to be loyal. And one or both of those signs could be in someone's birth chart. They're either affected by this karma, or they might have been there for you, helped you to, you know, to cheer you up or to support you in some sort of way. You know, God heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds. And sometimes the divine does that through people that, you know, are actually there in our corner, who we can celebrate with, who can cheer us up, who can really be there for us and love us through, you know, these tower moments. So for some of you guys, you're getting good karma because you were loyal and genuine when it comes to someone. You're loyal for someone. Your love was loyal and genuine for someone. And I don't know exactly what the betrayal was. I don't know if it was a lie, if it was gossip on you, if they had, I don't know, entertained some sort of third party. Normally with the Three of Cups, I don't necessarily see that as a third party, but in this case, it could be possible. But whatever it was, whatever this person did that was deceitful with this Page of Ideas in reverse, it came to light. It was exposed. And maybe that's how the divine brought down this tower on this person. Yeah, some sort of Three of Cups. I don't know if there was a group that was being unfair to you, excluded you in some way, or if it was one particular person. But there's some sadness here, some resentful energy that came to an end. That's what underwent the tower. But you did your part with faith in handling things classily, and that's the reason why you have good karma. And I do think that this tower, somehow it backfired on whoever or whoever's were the perpetrators of this, because it could have been more than one person. Now look at this. Before I could even shuffle, the Ace of Ideas is here again. You guys are in, I don't know if you guys are believers, if you have strong faith, but you are in serious alignment right now. Like, I feel it at this particular moment. You are in alignment with the divine, with truth. And with the purples and the blues in this particular card, it's like part of your truth is, it comes to you through intuition, through telepathy. I don't know if it's third eye chakra, crown chakra. I don't know what it is, but it's something that you guys are. And with the aces, you know, I often think of them as gifts from the divine. It's also about newness. It's about oneness, selfhood. It's a lot of truth and a lot of epiphany, a lot of faith highlighted right now for you coming out. Okay, that was a Knight of Roots or Knight of Pentacles was about to flip out, but let me shuffle this. Just make sure. Oops. And look at this. As I split it to shuffle it, I see the Three of Ideas, the Three of Swords again popping out in the colored deck. Okay, so you guys definitely, you guys were definitely bullied, betrayed, gossiped about, cheated on. Somebody did something to mess with Pisces. It's coming out. These cards are coming. All the cards are repeating. And at this point, some of them, they're repeating at least once. So 2 of each. I've seen a couple of cards come out 3 times. Ooh, you guys are being vindicated. It's like you. Okay, 6 of Drops is here, which is 6 of Cups. And this is Crush, Soul Bond, and Reminisce. Ooh, wow. Normally, I do associate this with Scorpio energy. So some of you guys may have a Scorpio that is crushing on you, reminiscing. Oh my goodness. Underlying at that moment is home, ardent. It's the 4 flames, the 4 of Wands. And there's a diamond here. So I don't know if this is the person, if you are married and undergoing a separation or divorce, I don't know if that person is now missing you after this Tower moment, or if with this 3 of Cups, you guys are now dating someone who is a better match. Maybe a Scorpio who's in your energy that you can really bond with, that's on like the same emotional wavelength. Someone who's like romantic, they're very sexy. Genitals could be significant. Mars, Pluto, October, November, Topaz. This is definitely, some of these cards have certain keywords and symbols and are associated with certain zodiac signs. And yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but that's the downtown area. The nether regions is significant. Someone who feels like you're home. Someone that they definitely have a physical attraction to you, especially if there is some sort of history of being intimate. I don't know where this person is coming from all of a sudden, but I don't even know. See, you guys are intuitive, so normally you'll be able to pick up on if someone's feeling you. You might be feeling this person as well, maybe a Scorpio. But for some reason, it just seems like you guys, maybe at some point, you got to the point where you were focused on your own cup, or you were fed up with people just not being emotionally satisfied, or someone ignoring your cup. But this could also be someone, the justice could be someone who was ignoring you too. So this may not have even been your energy. But I was going to say, it seems like you focused on yourself, not necessarily outward, but at the same time, I see a 3 of Cups here. So I think you guys are ready to move on. I don't know if this is drawing someone from your past towards your energy, almost like a siren call. It's like, people, I don't know how they can, but it's like they can sense it. They can smell it when you move on. You guys might also reunite. Oh, you know what? 3 of Cups is reunion energy too. I think I said that in the beginning. You guys might be reuniting with someone that you knew from the past. Maybe like a puppy love or something. Okay, and it looks like this one wanted to come out when I was shuffling. Oh, the Knight of Flames came out again. Okay, so, and look, God heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds. The Death and Temperance energy, it came out again. You guys are single and ready to mingle. Am I right? Prove me wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong, because the Knight of Wands is here twice. And I think the Knight of Wands showed in the underlying energy. It was one of those ones that showed in the other deck, in the second deck, underlying energy. You guys are going after something, or somebody's in hot pursuit of you. What in the world? They want to take your mind off your They want to take your mind off your troubles. It's like, look at this. Because this is clarifying the Queen of Cups with the Justice, okay? Somebody has decided, something has flip-flopped, okay, with the scales. The energy is like flip-flopping, or someone has made a decision that they want you. Because this Queen of Flames is also clarifying that Queen of Drops energy. And it's like this Knight keeps showing up. Someone is attracted to you like a moth to a flame. And if it's not that, you guys are going after someone. You're in hot pursuit of someone. It could be a Scorpio. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I know that there's 2 people that are feeling each other, and it's after a tower moment with a previous situation. Okay, so there's definitely some passion energy here. And, I know the Knight of Flames gets a bad rep, but, don't sleep on the Knights, because the Knights will come after you. Sometimes the king will not get off his throne. Some of you guys had an issue with the King of Roots to begin with. That was the problem. This person, they got set in their ways, and maybe they made you feel undervalued, underappreciated, taken for granted. This Knight is hungry, okay? And Knights can become kings. So don't underestimate the Knights in some cases, because, they go after what they want. And that's not to say that, you should let anyone rush you. It's not to say that, you can't be cautious and temper this person. You don't want anybody to take you off guard. But I do think that this is not necessarily, yes, flames and wands are about action and dynamism. To me, what I get from this is just an urgency of the attraction itself. I don't know if this is necessarily someone, trying to just come with only lust energy, because there are cups here. And the cups, it seems to be a mixture of cups and flames. It's like a passionate, emotional attraction. So I think what's rushed is the chemistry, the feelings. And it's like someone has made a decision. They have decided that they want you. And hopefully it's not, it could be both a new person and someone that you have decided to separate from. But hopefully it's not just the person that you separated from, because they might be SOL. This healing is underlying. It's here twice. And when it comes out in the color deck, that means the energy is even stronger. The Knight of Wands is here. And this Three of Cups is here. I think you guys are in the mood for something that feels whirlwind, that feels new, something that feels exciting. And I think that you guys probably deserve that. Just be smart about it. Take your time, use your intuition. And for some of you guys, because of that fiery side in you, that fiery side with this person it's going to be like the puzzle pieces. It's going to match. Their fiery side is going to match your pace, that fiery side of your pace too. That's what I think. Okay, thank you, Pisces. That's what I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe.